Hello, this is Tiffany Smith and actually Tiffany Causey. The company that I am presenting on for my multimedia and innovative business solutions is GTX Corporation. GTX Corporation, just a quick summary, is a holding company that is founded out of Los Angeles, California, and the company produces GPS tracking devices. The company is originated out of California. However, its main distribution center is out of Ireland. Currently, the main focus of the company was to create different technology devices, in which can track real-time location, and now is even offered in more than 20 different countries. Currently, the company houses over 80 different patents across the world with different GPS trackings, as well as different innovative technology solutions for other healthcare companies as well. And currently, last year, they grossed. I think the exact amount was a little over $300 million. So the company is extremely successful as far as being able to not only obtain revenue, but be able to execute in the services that are being offered. Products overview. There are three different type of products that GTX Corporation offers. They consist of standalone, embedded, and tracking apps. With the standalone, those were the original. That was one of the original product that was offered. With this product, it's often used in you can use them within teddy bears or different things that people keep on them for a daily basis. They're often inserted in necklaces or bracelets. They are even looking at creating different hair ties. So something that individuals keep on them at all times, but that doesn't conflict in any way with their ability to be mobile. The second type, an embedded device, is just that. So it's embedded in something. The most common form of embedded product that they offer is in shoes. So in the sole of the shoe, there will be an embedded GPS tracking device. In which the company is then able to track an individual's location. And this is often very good just because they're in the shoes, so it's not something that you have to remember to put on. So most people generally wear shoes on a daily basis. So especially if someone only has one pair of shoes, it makes it very easy for them not to forget it. And the last one is through a tracking app. That can be used through a phone. It can also be used through a vehicle in which they have access to log into the app to see where an individual is, how long they've been there, and actually can see the map of what they've done throughout the day. So if you wanted to make sure that an individual has been somewhere, you're definitely able to do so. Threats to existing healthcare organizations. The most common threat to existing healthcare organizations is through assisted living facilities. Prior to the evolution of technology with companies such as GTX corporations, family members or caregivers were left with the burden of trying to figure out how they can manage their life as well as keep their loved one's life in proper care, especially those who suffer from cognitive disorders such as Alzheimer's or dementia, in which those patients are commonly known to walk off. So safety is extremely important. And with that being said, assisted living facilities for the longest were the only thing that was available to make sure that patients were monitored 24/7. But now with GTX corporations and their technologies, patients are now able to remain in their environments, but still be able to be monitored, whether it's through the app or whatever different solutions their company, their families, decide to go with. Partnerships with existing healthcare organizations. GTX partners with dozens of different companies. The three that most stood out to me, one was the Life Button 24. And you see commercials such as Fallen and I Can't Get Up, in which they are either pressing a button or they have a necklace. This is a similar company. It offers 24/7 availability. And what I really liked about this company is that they offer live dispatch. So if a patient is in danger or they're somewhere they shouldn't be and the family can't get to them, they are able to contact that company and get a live dispatcher out to secure the safety of that individual. The second one is SafeTrack GPS Canada. And this is one of the services, one of the partners, excuse me, that GTX Corporation has partnered with to be able to utilize the services in Canada. So they utilize their GPS availability so that they're able to monitor their patients or their clients that live in Canada, so that don't necessarily reside in the US. And the last one that I chose is TrueSense. TrueSense is a sensor technology that produces the wearable pendants, and I chose this one because when they first came out, the pendants, that they were very bland and bulky, not really appealing to the eye. But with this company, they offer sterling silver, gold, you name it. There's such a different wide variety of products that are now offered to kind of just make the tracking device a little more wearable for everyone. Quick facts. Just a couple of things that stood out to me in regards to the services that are offered through this corporation. Just quick background: over 2.8 million people a year over the age of 65 excuse me, are seen in the emergency room. So, and on top of the 2.8 million people, there's also other individuals who may not be over 65, but who suffer from different disorders or have physical incapabilities in which they do fall. So that number can definitely be even higher than that. Out of those 2.8 million, over 800,000 of them are hospitalized due to their injury. And oftentimes that may be a broken leg, broken rib, just a variety of different medical procedures that could be required as a result. And finally, insurance companies have a huge concern with falls, as they pay estimately each year over $31 billion, excuse me. So there definitely is a need for GTX Corporation products to be able to secure their services. And the conclusion, over the past 16 years, as GTX Corporation was founded back in 2002, they have provided flexibility for patients and their families. On top of those with cognitive disorders, children with autism, as well as military and law enforcement, and even different corporations, if they're wanting to keep track of their employees or just wanting to monitor different things, they're able to utilize these services. Since the first quarter of 2018, the company has increased their revenue by 76%. So again, just with their partnerships, with their products constantly improving, the company definitely is soaring. So definitely profitable, definitely needed within the healthcare community. And just a quick summary of GTX Corporation. One of the quotes from the CEO that stood out to me was, "We asked, where's my mother with Alzheimer's, my teenager with autism, my wife, my child, my sales rep, my bike, my rifle, my drone." At GTX Corporation, we keep you connected to who and what matters most with the suite of GPS tracking based location devices. So that just shows even more the flexibility that is offered with their services. Thank you for your time. Thank you.